So, hello, this is me, Sujit Shrestha. uh, Today, I just want to, uh, no script, first video, and I just want to see how much instinct do I have, how much instinct, how much confidence do I have in my setup. I just did some mic test, used ChatGPT also, but didn't work. So, today, what I want to do is in this first video is that I want to know how much I know about my setup. Uh, Before that, let me show my FTMO statement. I can say the thing is I haven't, I have not completed a single FTMO challenge fully because one I passed one, I have not passed any of them. I passed one somehow, but I got lost in the verification phase. So, but if I look at my trial, I am passing now. In this recent times, I am passing, and I think I know what my problems are, but still, what I think is, I think the setup is good, but there is some problem in me. The problem in me, I think I know what the problem is. Not totally confident, but I know what the problem is. So, uh, anyways, I just want I just want to I thought someone was in my door. I just want to see how much I know about my setup. Okay, so for that I will use whiteboard and display what the setup actually looks like. So this uh, trading system is developed by Tom Hogarth, who is a trader. Let me show you who he is. He also has a website. Look, is there any photo of him? I don't know. Let's show you on YouTube. So the top trader is this guy, and the setup is developed by him. So let me show you what the setup looks like. Okay, let's start a new start with a blank canvas, and let me take a pen. Black one is okay. So there are two systems. Let me make this one black. Totally, where is the color? Black. I don't know. Anyways, so there are two systems. The first one is first bar positive. First bar positive. And the other one is first bar negative. So let me first go to the first bar negative. So what first bar negative says is if the first bar which starts at the London session first which starts at 8 a.m. in London. Okay, if the first bar is opens here and oh sorry, opens here, this is the open and this is closed. First bar 5 minute. In the 5 minute candle, it opens here and closes here, which makes this red, right? If this is a red bar, opens up and closes down, it's the first bar negative bar. And if this happens in first 5 minutes, which is what you see when it becomes 8:05 a.m., right? In that time, if it's red, then you put a buy order below this one, immediate below. You don't have to wait. Well, the market condition can be different, and if you can be a bit flexible, but that setup is you just buy it right away here below, not here, just below this close. Or if there is a wick, then below the wick, you have to buy it. And the most best stop loss for this setup is 20 points. 20 point stop loss, which gives around 67% win rate if it's 20 point stop loss. If it is more than that, then this increases to I think about 70, and that's all. 16 pips stop loss is also around 65% win rate, around 60 to 65% win rate. So the win rate decreases with the decrease of stop loss. So this is 5 minute, uh, 5 minute. I mean first bar negative, right? So this one is the first bar negative setup. So this can be sometimes the market can be different. The core setup, this is the core setup, but the market can be different in the sense that sometimes what happens is there can be a doji like system. There can be a doji candle in 5 minutes. We don't trade that. Even if it's negative or even if it's positive, we don't trade that in this setup. And sometimes what happens is there is a big wick in this kind of big wick up or big wick down. In this also we use the same setup. Okay, let's focus only on the core, right, for now. So what happens is the setup, this is the core setup, but according to Tom Hogarth, the setup is not fully profitable if you do not add to your winning trades. The thing is, number one rule is never add on losing trade. Okay, never add on losing trade. Number two is find find the best possible place to add on a winning trade. Maybe it's retracement. For example, let's say you bought here, right? You added an order here, you bought here, the market went up. Then there will be a time when it will retrace. What I have seen in FTSE is most of the time when it retraces, let's say this is a red candle which is going down. It made a lower. I mean it made a local top and it went lower. Most of the time, this will be a 2 bar down. So you buy below this one. below here, which is around here. Most of the time, it won't go much lower than this. It won't go. If you, even if it go, it will go up. In the case of first bar negative, for example, today, what happened is today was a really hard, kind of a hard day. If you see here the time, the 10 here is 8 in London. So this was the first bar negative. I bought here. You can see the arrow. I bought here. It went up. And this was the 1, 2, 3, 3 bar negative retracement. See, I bought here as well. So this was kind of a winning day. Even if I was in break even, even if I got stop lost in break even, this was a great day, great execution day. So it was at first bar negative. I bought below. It went up. It retraced. I added here. See, this was the local top. It went up, made a higher high, made another higher high. So this was a kind of inside bar, and below this was a buy area around here. But as it there are many wicks here, see. So I took this wick, this one wick, and I put a order here. After seeing this, I put an order here, and I got lucky, I would say, or it worked as, or you can say it was a setup, and the setup got hit. It went 4 points below me. My stop loss was around down here somewhere, 20 points, right? 20 points around here. If this had gone below, I would have stopped me out before the stop loss would get hit, the addition one. But this one was 20 points. This one I would have got out in loss somehow manually, but it went up, and after it gave 13 points, which is this one probably. Yeah, after it gave 13 points, I got out because this was addition, and uh, I can get out of addition anytime I want. But this was the real entry, and this I went up out here. Why I went out here? Because it was giving kind of like this one, this setup, right? Higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, and kind of higher high. But here it was a higher low, lower high, sorry, lower high. So I decided to get out this one, and it was kind of a good move, I guess, good decision, fairly. So the thing is, this is the first bar negative setup. First bar negative says that if it's the first bar, which is from 8 a.m. London. Oh shit. The secondary button of Mars got clicked. If 8, if the 5 minute after 8 in London time, the candle forms a red candle, which is a downward moving candle, then you buy below the low, putting a 20-point stop loss. And if it goes up and retraces, you add more until it goes higher, as much as you can see, as much as you can see. Sometimes it will just go 20 points, 30 points. Sometimes it can go up to 100 points. I've taken 100 points profit as well. Now, this is the setup. After it goes 10-20 points up, you put the stop loss into break even, and that's how you roll in first bar negative. Now, the other one is first bar positive, which is this one, right? So let's see, first bar positive. First bar is 5 minute first bar of 5 minute candle, right? 5 minute candle. first bar becomes positive. If positive means it opens here, it closes here. If this is first bar positive, then you wait until the candle crosses this one. If it crosses this one and closes below or even touches, then you put and sell order here. Sell on first bar positive, you sell, putting a stop loss 20 points or above this one, above this. If this is way big, if this is 100, let's say 100 points candle, then you don't trade. Okay, and 100-point candle is way big for a stop loss. You just wait for another day because there's always another day for trading. But if you lose your capital, you lost it. So you put a 20-point stop loss, 20 pips stop loss, and if it goes below, you sell here and add. When it retraces, you add more as much as you can, and you target. There is no fixed target actually, but let's say 1 is to more than 1 is to 1 is the target. But you look at the candle how it forms. If it goes sideways here, you might not want to be in that trade for long. There is no target. So this is first bar positive. This is the core setup. So recently what happened in my first bar positive trades is it never got lower than that, you know, it never touched this. So when it does not touch it, then what it does is it goes a few candle up. I mean, it crosses it, few candle up, then it starts to retrace. When this happens, what I do is I buy below here, putting a stop loss here. I buy below here and take it as a first bar negative. The first bar negative will be here. I mean, I will buy here and put a 20 pips stop loss. If it goes below, then I'll sell here, get out of my trade and sell here. But if it continues, most of the time what have happened is after when I buy here, it goes up. So if it keeps going higher than this, I add more and get out on profit. That's it. That's setup. I did that probably yesterday. Um, this was the first bar positive. Yeah. Oh yeah. Can see. Let's see this example. This was first bar positive. It went up slightly, but it gave dodgy. So as it went up, I thought of buying here, but I didn't get to buy, so I bought here, and it went up. And I added more, but I had the problem here was I had to wait until this was crossed, but I was too eager, I guess, because this got crossed. So I added more. I got out in loss, and here or two, I got it in loss. So as it crossed this, so I sold. I sold and got out here. This one too. I think it's just one. Sold and got out. As it went above this one, I sold here and got out. As it went below, I added to my trade but couldn't hold for some reason. Maybe it went up and down, I guess. So this was a small one and this was a decent one. So in first two trade I lost, and this small one is this one probably this or this, one in both, one in this two. So this two is of today. This, so probably this one. This move 14 point is 97. That's it. So you can see this is the setup. Two two scenarios. I don't trade on. Um, I don't trade on when the market becomes sideways. So there can be only two scenarios. First bar positive or first bar negative. And this is what I do. I think this is a solid plan. Has a win rate of about 60%, 55, 6, sorry, 55 to 65%. And as I add on to my winning trade and never add on a losing trade, this increases the profitability increases. That's it. I wanted to talk about my setup and I have done it. Thank you.